Okay, so now we're going to try to count the surface area in a level 2. Okay? So what do you think?
Well, complementary counting might be a little hard here.
Okay. But the touching way,
Would
your way of doing it with the touches might be very interesting.
yeah.
Okay?
So now we have. Now once we're doing the merging, we have to merge these so the whole side disappears.
That's right, the whole side disappears.
That's eight sides disappear, and they do on the other side. So 16 sides disappear.
Right.
And now
So how many of these cubes do we need to build a level 2?
20.
20.
So we have 20 times 72 would be the whole surface area,
Whoa.
right?
If nothing was missing.
If nothing was missing. But what do we need to subtract now?
Now, well, we have the holes. Well, we've already subtracted. Now we need to subtract the merges.
Right, the merges. Okay? So we're going to have middle parts of our level 2.
Yeah.
And we're going to have corner parts of our level 2. So how many touches do the middle parts have?
Well, you have 8 on the top. 8 on one side, 8 on the other side. So
Okay.
16.
So, and how many middle parts are there?
We said there were 12. Right?
12. So 20 times 72 minus 12 times 16. Now what about the corners?
The corners touch 3. They touch this part, they touch this part, and they touch that.
Okay.
So and then there's 8 corner bits.
Alright. So it's minus 8
Minus 8
times
times 3.
3 times...
And then times what do we?
Times 8.
Times 8.
Times 8, the amount of surface area you lose on each touch, right?
Oh.
Okay. Now this looks like it's going to be sort of tricky to deal with, right? But I might be able to factor some numbers out of here so we don't have to do the multiplication out all the way. Looks like I definitely have an 8 in everyone.
Yeah.
Except for 3.
Well, in each term, I mean, I have an 8 in there, an 8 in there because there's one in the 16 and there's one in the 72. So this is 8 times 20 times
That's 9.
9 minus 12 times 2
Then
minus 8 times 3.
cool.
Does that look good?
That looks, a little better.
Okay. Can we do the subtraction here or do you want to factor something out
We
as well?
could factor a 4.
We could also factor. We could factor a 3 out.
We could factor a 3 out
Let's
and a
factor
4 out.
12 out.
Okay, so I have 8 times 12. So I factored a 4 and a 3, so I'm left with a 5 and a 3 here, which is 15. Right?
Minus
Yeah.
2.
Minus factoring out a 12, right? Minus 2. And factoring out a 12 here.
You
Well,
get minus 2.
You see that? Because it's
Yeah.
24. Minus 2. Well, that's not too bad. 15 minus 4 is
is
11.
11.
So we just have to do 8 times 12 times 11.
What's 8 times 12?
Well, it's 86. It's 96.
96 times 11.
Well, we can do it complementary. 100 times 11 is 1,100.
and we have to subtract 44 from that.
Okay.
So 1,056.
That's big.
Good job.
I think the 3 would take too long.
Well, but we could do it the same way. We need 20 times 1,056 minus 12 times 2 times whatever we lose on the touches.
Yeah.
And we just have to figure that out. Right?
But
Yeah.
then,
And minus 8 times 3 times whatever we lose on the touches.
Whoa.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it wouldn't be too hard to figure out. Okay?
Yeah.
One last thing. Alright? One last thing.